Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel and share this video with a couple friends. It helps us out a lot, and we're trying to get to 500 subscribers. We have an article today written by Jordan Rumi of WOR, and it reads, Christopher Nolan calls Dune Part 2 a remarkable piece of work and miraculous. At a recent DGA panel for Dune Part 2, Denis Villeneuve and Christopher Nolan spoke at length about the film and its making. It's all part of the big awards campaign Warner Brothers has in store for Dune Part 2 with the goal of earning an Oscar award. Nolan obviously had nothing but praise for the film. It's no secret that he's a major fan of what Villeneuve has accomplished in this film, and his backing will surely help its inevitable road to multiple Oscar nods. This is a quote from Mr. Christopher Nolan. It's a miraculous job of adaptation, taking the second half and making an incredible conclusion to the story. What a remarkable piece of work. That's an end quote. Villeneuve had screened Dune Part 2 for Nolan well in advance of its release, with Nolan comparing it to the most popular sci-fi franchise in history. Another quote from Christopher Nolan. If to me Dune was like Star Wars, then Dune 2 is The Empire Strikes Back, which is my favorite Star Wars film. I think it's just a great expansion of all that was introduced in the first one. What I was really stuck by is the sense of immersion in that world. It's a film that has so many unique images, so many things you've never seen before. In this movie, time after time, and I was so struck by the detail of everything, end quote. It should be noted that there probably aren't two more popular filmmakers out there for populist filmmaking at the moment. More recently, Rotten Tomatoes asked their readers to vote for the best director of the last 25 years. The results had Nolan easily winning. I would have to agree with that, and Villeneuve finishing in second place. Close to 30,000 users participated in the final round of voting. That's the end of that article there. I know that Denis Villeneuve and Christopher Nolan have been on panels before. Even when Dune Part 2 was going to release, it wasn't even out yet, before it was releasing, and Nolan had some high praises for it, as well as them cross-interviewing each other. I know Villeneuve was asking him about his work on Tenet at that time. But yeah, pretty good interviews they've had together. Not surprising, we're trying to see a big Oscar push from Warner Brothers for this film. I do think Dune is going to get nominated for a couple Oscars. Will they win? Who knows? But I do think they're going to get nominated. We will just have to see what happens with that. Guys, have you seen Dune at all? Have you seen Dune Part 2? Are you watching Dune Prophecy, which is streaming on Max right now? Definitely want to hear about that. We've talked about Nolan a couple times here. I just posted a video about Nolan and his film coming out in 2026. So I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of Nolan and Villeneuve talking to each other back and forth on these panels. They seem to be, I guess you could say, friends within the industry. Obviously contemporaries. But with that being said, guys, we will have to see what happens with Dune Part 2. Let's see if this thing wins a couple Oscars. Let me know down in the comments if you think this is going to win some Oscars. And also, let me know what category you think Dune Part 2 could be placed in to win a couple Oscars. With that being said, guys, comment down below. Like I said, let me know what you think about this article. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already subscribed. Share this video with a couple other friends so they can see these videos, and hopefully they subscribe as well. We appreciate it. Ring the bell for notifications so you can keep getting these exclusive bits of news from me, Neff. And as always, guys, be safe. It's Neff signing off.